Elliot Keel in the chat says, I've never seen this show. I'm probably the only one to have only seen Wake and Jake. Well, thanks for stopping by, Elliot. If this is a little different than Wake and Jake. This show is weird. It's just rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole, starting with the first rabbit hole, Sea Breeze, New Jersey. It's 83 degrees. It's partly cloudy in Sea Breeze. I didn't set up. I was running so late today. Left my apartment at 8:35. Takes 15 minutes to get from Manhattan to the Bronx. And then I got to park, and I ran up here. Luckily, I set this whole show up yesterday. I got ahead of it, but I don't have the soundboard set up, so I'm going to try and set that up as we go. Sea Breeze, New Jersey is a ghost town. It was once a destination place for people from Philadelphia to go check out New Jersey. Here you go. So if you're not familiar with the East Coast, that's obviously Nova Scotia, Maine, New Hampshire, Mass. Rhode Island stole Connecticut's coastline, bunch of fucking thieves. Then you got New York, Long Island Sound is this little bumpy thing. So this is just called Explain the East Coast Coastline to people that aren't familiar with it. New Jersey, right here. Skidamink-a-dink-a-dink. And then the Delaware Bay, Delaware, Ocean City. So Philadelphia is up here, okay? We're coming in. What a history lesson. Bring your kids in. Your fourth graders got to learn geography. So Philadelphia is right here, right? Because this lake is how the Delaware Bay is how cities got formed on the East Coast. So you bring all the ships in and all the supplies, and then that river, and then it goes all the way. There's a direct path to New York. See, direct line. So that's how that happened. And then Sea Breeze is down here. And this was a destination for people from Philly, get on a boat, and go down to Sea Breeze to enjoy the summer sun. Now most people from Philadelphia, which is right here, just go like this to Ocean City, Wildwood, and that area. What highway is that? 473 or 55? This Southern Jersey Shore, that's Philadelphia's vacation. Sea Breeze is over here. And at this point in time, Sea Breeze is nothing. It looks like a brain. Like if we changed this to kind of pink and then blood vessel color, you'd be like, that looks like a brain. But it's nothing. There's a couple houses here. And this is the big road that led to Sea Breeze, New Jersey. And there's like 5 houses that are still standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 houses. At one point, this was a really big destination place, this area right here. We have some historic pictures. Once I disable my ad blocker, let me see. Okay, so this is what it used to look like. That's the ferry you would get on in Philadelphia back in the late 1800s. And then this was the big hotel. So this hotel was right here, right? You would come down and you would be greeted somewhere along this beach right here was this huge hotel. And in 1887, steamboat travel, Abe, what up, existed. And they would take people from Philadelphia to Sea Breeze after 2 aspiring businessmen from Gloucester restored an old Civil War boat. That's what we were looking at up here. An old Civil War boat to take people down to the land that they got, and they built Sea Breeze amusement park and pier. So they built a boardwalk, they built a pier, and they built the Warner House because the guy's name was Warner. This was the Warner House. Big hotel, 40-room hotel, had a bar, bathing, recreational activities, annual clam bakes, boat races. But the Warner House right here burned down in 1890. There's only one road to Sea Breeze. We saw that here, the Sea Breeze Road. So it was really just the only way you got there was from boat, basically. And then they built another hotel and another one, and then they all burned down. And then it just stopped being a place of destination altogether. No one went there anymore. In 2008, 6 of the 19 homeowners in Seabreeze asked the government to please buy their houses because they can't live there anymore because the rock wall was falling apart. So this is what it looks like now. That's probably the old pier where you would get off the Civil War boat, go hang out. That's a good shot of where it used to be. Old house. That's the beach wall that was falling apart. Erosion. And probably not worth it to fix that. Ooh, Kissy. Wonder when that was written. Year 2000? Not worth it to fix that. So, kind of sad. Kind of just that's what happens. This place was like booming for probably 10 years, maybe 20 years. I think 20 is probably pushing that. It was probably booming for like 10 years. Clam bakes, race boats. Ooh, that's a cool picture of the seawall. And there's all the houses that are left over. So just a booming town that is no more. How about that? Those are probably old houses. Kind of crazy. That's a cool picture. It's a cool picture. Yeah, so this was a random town of the day. Intern Luke just grabs random towns. This one was pretty interesting, I thought. When I started researching, I was like, oh, shit, got another cool one. In August 2010, 2 of the homes burned down. In July of 2011, another home burned down? Is this an insurance scam? What's going on here? In May 17th of 2010, New Jersey reported the remaining homeowners have agreed to sell their property to the state. And then later on that summer, all the properties start getting burned up. I wonder if they got the money from the state still, or because their house burned down, the state was like, we don't need to pay you for what's not there anymore. Is that an inside job? Did the state burn down the houses so they didn't have to buy them? In January of 2012, the state and EPA tore down the houses. So the houses are no more. Seabreeze, New Jersey. Not a destination place anymore. The Delaware Bay. Now, for those of you that watch every one of these shows, and you kind of know I'm a weirdo, the Delaware Bay, they got their fair share of beached whales. Let me tell you. The Delaware Bay. I mean, you type in Delaware Bay beached whales. Look at this. Fifth humpback whale washes ashore. Yeah, I got my Google alerts on for beach whales. And the Delaware Bay, let me tell you, I see some shit. All right, so that was Seabreeze, New Jersey. We're done with that.